Liverpool to submit huge new Alexander Isak bid as full Newcastle agreement gets closer. Liverpool close in on Isak signing, with fresh bid as Newcastle demand. Replacement and full valuation, Liverpool are ramping up their efforts to secure the signature of Newcastle United forward Alexander Isak, and are reportedly preparing a new, improved offer that will edge closer to the Magpies' financial demands. According to multiple sources, the 25-year-old Sweden international has already indicated his desire to leave Tyneside and join the Merseyside club. His intention to exit St. James Park has been confirmed by Team Talk reporter Fraser Fletcher, who broke the news on July 24th. Since then, several outlets have echoed those claims, reinforcing the idea that the transfer is gathering momentum. Last week, Liverpool made their initial move, with an official offer reportedly worth £120 million plus performance-related add-ons. Per Fabrizio Romano, if accepted, that deal would have eclipsed the existing British transfer record, currently held by Liverpool's earlier signing of Florian Wirtz for £116 million. However, Newcastle swiftly declined the proposal. Undeterred, Liverpool are ready to table a second offer imminently. Journalist Devosakop reported that the next bid could arrive as soon as today. Liverpool are now prepared to offer Newcastle £80 million up front, another £50 million in 2026, plus £10 million in add-ons, he wrote on X. This would bring the overall package to £140 million, just £10 million short of Newcastle's firm. £150 million valuation, though still under the full asking price. Liverpool are believed to be structuring the deal more attractively, proving their chances of success. Sales could fund final bid, while Newcastle search for Isak replacement to help fund the historic move. Liverpool are looking to offload several high-profile players. Team Talk understands that Harvey Elliott, Darwin Núñez, and Federico Chiesa could all be sold this summer. As revealed by insider Fraser Fletcher on July 28th, Liverpool are reportedly prepared to go as high as £150 million if needed. Though they are attempting to negotiate a slightly reduced fee, still, money alone won't be enough to get this deal over the line. But Newcastle are adamant that they will not greenlight Isak's exit until a suitable replacement is secured. Leipzig striker Benjamin Zacco remains their top target, and Newcastle are ready to meet the Bundesliga side's valuation and offer the striker a lucrative wage package. However, Manchester United are also in the mix for Zacco, should Zacco prove unattainable. Newcastle are said to be evaluating alternatives, like Brentford's Yoon Wissa, Aston Villa's Ollie Watkins, and Chelsea's Nicholas Jackson have all been mentioned as possible options. There's even a suggestion that Newcastle could bring in 2 new forwards this window, particularly in light of Callum Wilson's departure. Liverpool ready to break British transfer record again. Liverpool are optimistic that a deal can be completed in the coming days and are now widely considered frontrunners to sign Isak in what could be a record-breaking deal, having already set a new British transfer benchmark with the Wirtz deal earlier this summer. They appear ready to surpass that with this audacious move for the Newcastle striker. The Athletic's David Ornstein recently detailed the negotiations, confirming that Liverpool's initial informal approach was turned away. That was followed by a formal bid in the region of £120 million, again rejected. Interestingly, Newcastle reportedly offered Isak a new contract featuring a guaranteed release clause for the summer of 2026, in an effort to retain their talisman for at least one more season. But the striker rejected that proposal and remains focused on a move away. Despite efforts from senior teammates to persuade him to stay, Romano confirmed that Liverpool's rejected bid included add-ons, bringing the total value close to £140 million. He also noted that Liverpool plan to bid again and are confident Isak's desire to join them will prove decisive. The two parties have already agreed to personal terms, including a 5-year deal with the option of a 1-year extension. As of Friday, reports indicated Liverpool are willing to pay £60 million up front, another £60 million in staggered payments, and £20 million in conditional add-ons, Team Talk sources say. Liverpool are ready to meet the full £150 million fee. Newcastle demand, and are working behind the scenes to finalize funding and structure. If completed at that figure, Isak would become the third most expensive player in football. History behind only Neymar and Kylian Mbappe. Newcastle's frustration grows as Isak trains in Spain. Newcastle are reportedly growing increasingly frustrated with how the situation is unfolding. Isak has been training away from the club, returning to his former side Real Sociedad in Spain to keep fit while waiting for the transfer to be finalized. Manager Eddie Howe's staff have told Isak to report for pre-season preparations ahead of friendlies against Espanyol and Atletico Madrid on August 2, 8 and 9. It remains uncertain whether he will comply with that request. Meanwhile, Liverpool have already secured a sizable transfer fee from the sale of Luis Diaz to Bayern Munich. 40 million. That deal has helped clear the financial path toward Isak's acquisition. The Anfield club are also reportedly open to parting ways with other players, including Nunez, Elliott, and Chiesa, as they look to complete their summer overhaul without violating profit and sustainability rules (PSR). Manchester United's pursuit of Benjamin Zacco has moved into an advanced stage, signaling a major development in their summer transfer strategy. However, despite speculation, the potential arrival of the Slovenian striker at Old Trafford does not necessarily mean the end of the road for Rasmus Højlund. New manager Ruben Amorim reportedly sees an opportunity for the two young forwards to complement each other and even believes Zacco could help unlock Højlund's full potential. United have been monitoring the RB Leipzig striker closely all summer and are now believed to be preparing a formal bid in the region of £70 million. While some observers feared such a high-profile acquisition might push Højlund down the attacking hierarchy, Amorim appears to have a different vision. According to The Sun, the Portuguese coach remains intent on keeping Højlund and views Zacco's signing as a way to foster the kind of internal competition that has been missing from United's forward line in recent years. Amorim reportedly considers both players essential to his long-term plans and is keen to build a system in which they can both thrive, either in rotation or as a duo. After United's emphatic 4-1 win over Bournemouth during their preseason tours in Chicago, Amorim addressed ongoing rumors about Højlund's status. The Danish striker opened the scoring in that match, once again showcasing his sharpness in front of goal, an aspect that has stood out throughout the preseason. "I'm really pleased with Rasmus," Amorim said after the game. "We'll have to wait and see what happens before the transfer window closes. But right now, what matters most is that he's scoring and integrating well with the rest of the team. His development is on the right track." Although Amorim stopped short of guaranteeing Højlund would stay beyond the summer, his remarks reflected a coach who values the 21-year-old's progress and believes that having Zacco around could elevate the former Atalanta man's performance even further. United's display against Bournemouth was another positive step in what's been an encouraging start to life under Amorim. Goals from Højlund, Patrick Dorgu, Amad Diallo, and youth talent Ethan Williams highlighted a confident outing, which followed their narrow 2-1 victory over West Ham in New Jersey. Just a few days earlier, Amorim pointed out areas